Thomas.
Thank you. I say the West Side is the best side for various reasons, and I want to just highlight how good we are. Last week, I shared with you a 3-alarm fire on West Park and Senate. 25 apartment units were destroyed. 18 families were displaced. We put out a call to action, and you responded and met their needs exceedingly and abundantly. Thank you to the Red Cross. Thank you to NRG with your $5,000 contribution. Thank you to every Alief alumni, small business that swarmed Alief Crump Stadium. They are overwhelmed with supplies, so much so that we were able to support families that were on the fringe, teachers that were experiencing employment disruption in their home with their spouses or caretakers. And so your good works are not unnoticed. I also want to acknowledge Latrells for sponsoring $150 gift cards for the 18 families. Of course, the Rotary Club, Lions Club, and a host of others. The donations are still coming in, and it just goes to show that we can take care of ourselves with our community, and I want to thank them for that. And if I didn't mention the West Houston Assistance Ministry, and thank you, Councilmember Alcorn, for reaching out, for noticing the call. I will tell you, a simple Facebook post was shared over 200 times, and we had people all throughout the region reaching out, donating supplies, from toothbrushes to shoes, and it was good quality resources, so thank you for that. Last week, I joined ACEC, Houston Government Affairs Committee, and we talked about updates and priorities around infrastructure. I shared a little bit about the Houston Public Works budget hearing and the proposed $8 billion capital improvement proposal that should come to council after the city budget. And I also highlighted stormwater projects and what was happening in terms of local priorities in District F and how we were spending our local district dollars. Happy to have their support, but more importantly, happy to have the work of public infrastructure happening on the West Side. Yesterday, we celebrated the 27th annual Delta Day at City Hall. Members of Delta Sigma Theta turned City Hall red, and for very good reason. We were in the midst of doing something different with our Delta Day celebration. It was more than coming for a proclamation, but we were in the middle of city budget hearings. We started our day with remarks from Harris County Clerk Tanisha Hudspeth, and then we entered into, listened to Controller Chris Hollins' financial report, his budget hearing, the Houston Public Library, OBOO, and more. And there was so much good conversation that came from that. The members are excited about a formal partnership with the Houston Public Library after hearing potential library locations being considered for closure. And the women of Delta Sigma Theta said, not on our watch. So look, more to come for that, and we appreciate your support and for turning City Hall red and for everyone who supported us. And I want to highlight the members of Delta Sigma Theta that work for the city of Houston for your leadership, your support, and for volunteering your time. Tonight in Alief, I'm hosting the very first immigration roundtable where we're centering African voices. I have announced this periodically, and I'm just ecstatic about the support that we have. I represent the largest West African population outside of the African continent right here in Southwest Houston, and I am excited that at 6 p.m. we're going to have a serious discussion about immigration, knowing your rights, and making sure that they are informed and can protect their communities. And we're talking about the entire African diaspora from Angola, Congo, Burkina Faso, all the way to the Caribbean. So join us at 6 p.m. at the Alief Neighborhood Center. Also on May 22nd, all of our constituents that are consistently reaching out to our office about constituent concerns, illegal dumping, water leaks, you have it, code enforcement. We are hosting a neighborhood connection forum with the Department of Neighborhoods at the Alief Neighborhood Center on Thursday at 6 p.m. We have promoted this event. You can have a front row seat to the individuals that care just as much about your issues in neighborhoods as we do. So I want to encourage you to get out there, meet us there on Thursday. I mentioned upcoming infrastructure projects, and I want to highlight, I shared that we were experiencing some delays, and I want to thank Houston Public Works for following up with my commentary from last week and providing an update on those speed cushions to know the status of those projects. I'm excited to announce that in addition to Ashton Village, in the process of being scheduled for construction, we are completing a concrete panel replacement job that's happening currently. They are ecstatic and overwhelmed. The work looks great, and more to come to that. Braes Forest, West Park, Ashford Point, Park Ridge, you are in the process for public comment. Check your email, your mailbox, and get those forms back to us so we can get you scheduled in the queue. We have a lot of activity happening on the west side, so I want to thank you for your patience on that. If you have any questions, please reach out to our office. We attempt to send very robust newsletters with very detailed narratives about those projects. Until Engage Houston is up and fully active, reach out to our office, sign up for the newsletter, and we'll have those updates. Contact us at 832-393-3002 or districtf@houstontx.gov. Thank you.